one out for kills.
What happened?
I don't know.
Clearly,
Oh, my earthquakes, come back.
What are you guys doing?
Ooh,
Yeah, why? Where's all the mobs going?
I have to kite. You know, one tank.
I'm not.
Oh.
You guys are crazy.
Died anyways because of the early lob.
Zooter got a BOE. That's nice.
Tracker's just standing there.
He put combat, I think.
He put us in combat though.
I've never been out of combat.
There's some trash here.
Priest tanking is not what it should be.
I miss Warlock tanking.
Ooh.
They took it away and just called it a demon hunter instead.
Oh, that fixed it. All right.
Whoa.
Hi, Barlable.
So
You're not getting.
if anyone else has that problem, the way I fixed it was I joined a different channel in Discord and then switched back to this one.
You need to loot that guy over here that's next to the people.
That's
Oh,
very
nice.
specific.
It's a staff Firelands.
Firelands.
That's my
So
bark skin.
green.
That's just a defensive cooldown.
Actually, I'm wearing the irradiated vest from Legion. That gives it the green underneath.
Oh, that's what that is.
Just rolling in their litter boxes, that's all.
I chose a Necrolord ensemble for today. Let me see, where are you?
Jeez, everybody's. Oh, those are nice wrists. Oh, I want those wrists.
Oh yes, they are nice wrists.
Let's go right and open up the mirror first.
Yet these loyalists indulge their avarice.
As they dance and feast, the jailer amasses an army to destroy the Shadowlands. The fools deserve their fate for believing the lies of Nathrius.
Many valuable weapons adorn these halls. Let us liberate them from the grasp of these aristocrats.
Oh yeah, Kale, you've got the helmet that has a face with a goatee.
This mirror should prove useful for helping you move throughout the castle, mortals.
I'm still in combat, so like
Do we want to zone out so we can
Yeah,
drop combat?
let's take this mirror. Can you take it in combat?
We'll find
Yeah,
out.
you can. So let's everybody zone out.
If you're in combat, that'll prevent you from using a mirror. It usually has chains over it.
Oh, the mirror itself took
That
me out of
oh,
combat.
that took me out. Combat.
Okay.
Ain't that
same.
fancy?
Well, yeah, if you're out of combat, well, let's go ahead and zone out anyway, just to be sure, and then we'll go back in and take the mirror back.
I'm out. That going through the mirror worked for me, but
Okay. So is anyone still in combat?
Not I.
1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go ahead and back in.
Which boss has sent you? When you get 8, them fancy shoes of yours, isn't it?
I'll probably figure out how to get around in this castle about the time the new raid drop.
Can we get a summoning stone here?
Oh yeah, we gotta summon Savage Dick.
I'm stuck in the mirror somehow.
That sucks.
We'll see if we can summon you too.
Does Soupsy need a summon?
Maybe. I'm gonna summon her anyways.
Susie is not there and has not been there the whole time.
I know. That's why I'm asking
That's
that
why
question.
we had to kite. Okay.
I'm not flying all the way there.
Fileable.
Crazy how this guy doesn't notice even that.
I mean, I think he's just intimidated.
Everyone's here.
I still have the mirror graphic up, so
Uh-oh.
I'm going to log and come back.
Go ahead, make the trash.
Reload didn't work. And naturally, I catch a patch. There we go.
Ooh.
So there's like putting out HPS, and then there's like surviving the fight.
I don't know. Kale somehow put out 20 HPS, which was pretty awesome.
I saw mine go up to like 12 or something. I'm like, what? But this seemed kind of risky, this pull.
Interesting. Fighting has drawn the guards away. Sire Nathrius' private collection, gathered over eons from across the Shadowlands. Yet how do I test their authenticity?
Aha.
Have you made a discovery?
We remember about the seeds.
Seeds hurt is the scientific discovery of the age.
It's like mass save lives.
Oh, so that's not mage stuff. Okay.
These brokers are a greedy lot. Do not let such potent weapons fall into their hands.
I wish we were doing a different boss.
I think we all do.
This is my favorite boss.
We spent an entire day on it last week and couldn't kill it. And we switched our strategy 3 times, which we need not to do.
I'm glad I missed that. So what's different on heroic?
It hurts
There's
more.
traps on the ground, and the sucking thing sucks more.
Oh, so I'm just gonna die a lot. Okay, cool.
Also, cauldron's down.
Thank you for Cauldron.
Thanks for the feast.
So we're going to do everything the same the first 2 phases. The only difference is I want to try 2 things. First is last phase. We're going to try all running against the wall and putting down one cloudburst, or not cloudburst, wind rush totem, and it should last the full duration of the suck, right? And if you look at the video I linked in raid strategy, it looks like if you are running against the wall the whole time and you have that speed boost up, then people were barely able to not get sucked in all the way. If that does not work, then we're going to try the fat boss strategy of everybody go to the middle and then drop a speed boost there, which should give you enough so that you don't actually get stuck oscillating in the middle of the anchor.
Windrush kind of has a poor radius. Should we try Druid's Stampeding Roar instead?
It doesn't last as long.
Okay.
So
I'll pop that.
the buff itself lasts longer than you're in it. So as long as everybody's stacked up, or we're going to try to stack up around X and run, if you're clever, you can put your totem a little further from the wall so that it covers the wall, but also reaches a little further back. But it's not that big a deal. It's important the beginning of the suck is not that bad, so people can move to the totem at the beginning and pick up the buff before it gets too bad.
Yeah, it's usually the end of the suck that gets you.
I need a summon. I'm going to pick up the talent.
Yeah,
I think sorry?
We have a couple of Windrush totems already, right? Or
Yeah. Well, I think we'll need 3 because or maybe 4 because last time I think we did 3 sucks and then almost got the boss down. So it's better to have it than not have it, I guess.
Yep.
So we will go in alphabetical shaman order. So Bakshish can get the first one, then Bemuse, then Pereza, then Tamat if necessary.
Okay.
And we will always stack up around X.
And we pop it just as the suck begins.
Yeah, it lasts like, how many seconds does it last? The totem itself?
We link it.
15 seconds.
Yeah, the stuck is 10, so I think you can drop it as soon as it starts and you'll be fine. And the totem buff lasts for 5 seconds after you leave the totem, right? So
Yes.
it'll be like 20 seconds of speed boost, so we should be okay.
All right.
We do have Stampeding Roars as backup too.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I'll obviously pop that too. But...
There was Cal. Some people took 2, I think.
Someone trade Kale flask. So also for Stampeding Roars, go ahead and do them alphabetically. So the backup, if you do, Bike Chen gets the first one and just call out if you use it, and then Narb can do the one after if he thinks it's necessary, and then Boban.
Sounds good.
And we will still be placing the portals. I guess for this one, since we're trying to do it intentionally, let's do this. Just put the portal in the middle so that if anybody screws up the totem and gets sucked in the middle, they can take it for sure and get ported back to X. And from what I saw in the video, the actual kill radius of the anchor was slightly smaller than the graphics, so people were getting pulled right to the edge of it and were not getting killed. So hopefully it's still that way. Everything else is the same. Any questions?
Oh shit. Wrong button.
Oh, no battle shout.
One second.
You look like a Thundercat viable.
That's me.
Thundercat ho!
Remember, take the first set of portals to blue and X, and melee stay in, ranged go out. If there's 2 of each, then we'll call it out at the time.
2, 1.
Wonderful! I have been hoping to test these relics on live targets.
Hyperlight spark. Stasis trap. Rift blast.
What are you doing?
Traps. People are trapped. Spirits are up.
Hyperlight spark. Stasis trap.
We got an MC by the portal. Move a little closer to the wall.
Hyperlight spark.
Run out, Savage.
Yeah, yeah. I'll do this one. It's gonna be not close.
You cannot bargain with death.
Hyperlight spark.
Infinite armies on mine.
Spirits.
Fleeting spirit. Stasis trap.
And traps. Run through the portal if you're fixated. We're gonna get an MC in the back.
Hyperlight spark.
Trap in the back as well.
I'm trying.
Destruction is guaranteed. Die together.
Rift
Mind your
blast.
step.
Hyperlight spark.
Marvelous.
Oh,
Stasis trap.
What happened to you?
Picking up.
I just died.
You were alive 1 second and then you weren't?
It was a pretty fast death.
Fleeting spirit.
Thank you for the clears.
Hyperlight spark.
I think we're not getting spirits. Okay, we're in seed phase.
Stasis trap.
Stay in, Boban. Go to X.
Blast. Seeds of extinction.
He's trapped.
Shit, Stace. Never mind.
Seeds are up.
Shit, I didn't. It'll be okay.
Hyperlight spark. Stasis trap.
Traps.
Hyperlight spark.
New portals.
You cannot bargain.
Run that out to that.
Look out for traps.
Nope,
Someone's
you're trapped.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
These are going to be close together. Watch out for seeds.
Hyperlight spark.
So seed people, you're going to have to use some extra speed boosts. Seeds are coming.
Trap. Hyperlight spark.
Trap in melee.
You cannot bargain with death. Die together.
Trap in the back.
Trap way out.
Mind your step.
Hyperlight spark. Stasis trap.
To die is your own. Destruction is guaranteed.
Withering touch.
When are we lusting?
Seeds of
Last
extinction.
phase.
Hyperlight spark.
Seeds.
I hope this wondrous item is as lethal as it looks.
What percent is last
Hyperlight
phase?
spark.
We just
It
transitioned.
just
We're
happened.
gonna do the
Stasis
first.
trap.
Let's try to do the first suck and then see. All right, I'm gonna clear.
Bells are okay.
So we're by the wall.
Yes, get near the wall. Here it comes. Let's get
Edge
cloud
of
or wind rush down. Stay in the totem and run against the wall. Don't get in the port.
Oh god.
No,
Is that
not
possible?
quite. Seems to work for a lot of people though.
It did work.
Yeah, it did.
I think you have to be right up against it.
Yeah, it looks like it's a solid.
Or if you have any speed boost, you can
I
make it.
thought that the totem was going to be at the X, not the portal. So I went in it. But I lived.
Do you want to do reses after the next suck?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hyperlight spark.
You can put them out now, and people just don't accept them until
Stasis
after.
trap.
Let's go.
We have clear for these.
I think all your hunters are dead.
Viable on you.
You can clear more if you
All right, annihilation.
I
Here's
have
the
no
second
roar.
totem.
Get it.
I do not have roar. Just
There we go. There we go.
Stasis trap.
That's me infinite.
That was bad luck on those beams.
Go ahead and bloodlust. I don't think we're gonna get it, but
I think we already lost.
You already did.
Oh, did you? Never mind.
Die together. You cannot
I'll do the middle.
Okay.
Mind your step.
Your res is down. Tamat, you have to do the
Stasis trap.
third totem.
I have roar and 15.
Yeah, just go ahead and use it. Use anything you have when it's available.
Cool, thanks.
Oh, I'm trapped.
Yeah.
I'm not trapped. I'm dead.
I think that strat will work though.
Yeah, we just have to all make sure we stack at the beginning, and I think we'll be okay.
Should we try
I died.
moving?
About 3 people died from 2 lions.
Should we try moving the boss right before to
Can we
avoid the
put a
traps?
marker
if we
where we're
can't
gonna
clear
put
them?
the totem?
It's going to depend on where the boss is, which depends on where the traps are.
I mean, I
Okay,
think.
so it's just gonna be behind the boss by the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Soupsy is probably right. We should tank somewhere else.
So maybe put
For like
the
90% of the days.
yeah, and then move it for the whatever, the annihilation.
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
It's not showing up on my DBM, which is weird.
Me neither.
Yeah, I may not have a strict timer.
In the earlier phases, there's no reason to tank him against the wall, right? Except for avoiding the seeds and whatnot, and the tank debuff. But you don't have to be like as far from the middle as possible, right?
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's mostly the seeds, I think they're big, really big.
I think
But
we
like in the
don't want.
first phase, it's just opposite sides.
Yeah.
I don't think we want to move him. We need to keep him where he is, at least for the second phase. But so what? I mean, there's no point in moving him for the first.
Yeah. So just the third phase, if we put the portal at X and you tank him kind of near Skull, and you put the totem kind of halfway between them, does that work?
No,
It's about 1 tile wide.
because, well,
Enough with the dolly and the dots already.
I mean, they need to be. We need to be here. You know what I mean? We need
Yeah.
to be in the peak. We need to not be on a peak. So what's going to happen though is we're all going to be here, and then we'll all get beamed with 2 beams at the same time and die.
Yeah.
I mean, that
But
didn't happen the first time, did it?
it did, yes.
Oh, okay.
We
I
lost,
know it
like,
happened the
2
second.
people.
So if we try to do, let's experiment with it. We'll try to tank it normally near Skull-ish, and put the portal at X in the last phase and put the totem somewhere slightly in between, and where kind of where this warlock thing is, and people can run
circle that
against.
saved me both times.
And people can run against the wall here.
We also get a gate to blue.
To blue?
Yeah, for if we
From
want
like the
to.
middle.
Like if we have that issue with the seeds, for example.
Okay, yeah. You want one that goes like across the middle, kind of.
Yeah.
Also, like if like you're arranged and you can't get the portal quite to blue because you don't have like really like priests like don't really have movement speed, you know.
That's for the first phase.
And you can leave it down, honestly, and if somebody gets sucked in, they can try to use it to get out if they're lucky, but that's a last resort. Okay. Watch out for the traps. We had like 5 of them go off the first 2 phases.
Babel, I've been watching you spin soothing.
It really is.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wonderful. I have been hoping to test these relics on live targets.
Hyperlight spark. Stasis trap.
The traps.
Rift
Mind
blast.
your step. Let us see if the legends of this relic are true. You cannot bargain with
Fleeting
death.
spirit.
Ghosts.
Hyperlight spark.
I'm mind controlled.
You have 2 mind controls in the middle.
Stasis trap.
Bowman got MC'd and rooted me, so I got MC'd.
I do my best.
Who was the other
Outstanding.
person that did it?
Well done.
Because somebody did a knockback.
Rift blast.
Step. You cannot bargain with death.
Spirits coming soon, and more traps.
Infinite armies are mine to
Fleeting
command.
spirit. Stasis trap.
Bro, am I gonna be DP?
What the fuck? Oh,
Ballers MC'd.
yeah.
Hyperlight
Fucking
spark.
blinded.
You cannot bargain with death. The walk beckons.
Rift
Mind
blast.
your step.
The AI picks what to use when you're MC'd very well.
We're moving into seed
The
phase.
real challenge.
Hyperlight spark. Stasis trap.
Taking it out.
Rift
Mind
blast.
your step.
Seeds of extinction.
Seeds.
Destruction is guaranteed.
Hyperlight spark.
I took that
Stasis
portal
trap.
back too quickly.
Happens.
Hyperlight spark.
You had the dot on you and didn't get enough heals.
New terrors coming.
You cannot bargain with death.
Somebody watch Baller.
Step.
Seeds coming soon.
Seeds of extinction. Stasis trap. Hyperlight spark.
Okay.
Destruction is guaranteed.
Great, Kale.
Back sheesh.
Die together.
Rift
Mind
blast.
your
Running it out.
step.
Hyperlight spark.
New traps coming soon.
Stasis trap.
Blurn has it.
Seeds coming soon.
You cannot bargain with death.
We're going to transition as well.
This wondrous item is as lethal
Are we going to the last?
We're in the last phase
Can
now.
we clear?
Yep, I'll clear.
And we're by X, right? Or by the boss?
Be near the boss, but be ready to move.
We're gonna be where Tay is.
Get near that. No, take the portal
Take one
to the
to
right.
center.
Take one to center. Yep. That's close enough. Oh, that's too close. The portal. You don't want to be in the portal. Get against the wall. Just run. Don't hit anything else.
Make it.
Apparently my monster mode is right under the.
Can we res check in?
Destruction is guaranteed.
2 reses available.
Chaos.
Die together.
Hyperlight spark. Stasis trap.
Traps in the main.
Any trap to clear this? These 2 traps?
Hyperlight spark.
All right, this one's bemused.
Destruction is guaranteed.
Next totem.
Okay.
Edge
Here it is.
annihilation blast.
It's popped behind the skull.
Thank you.
Hyperlight spark. Stasis trap.
Oh fuck the damn beams.
Yeah, the beams make it pretty hard.
Did we use all our res?
Yes,
There's
we used
traps
them
in
all.
the back. Make sure you break the traps.
Die together. You cannot bargain with
I'm
death.
going center.
I think we need to kill him.
Go to X. Go to X with the other one. Yep, that's good.
Trying to help break you out.
Only value.
Rift blast.
Come over by Tay.
Go over to the trap today and break him out, and be near that wall.
I'm trying to.
Stasis trap.
Like slowly DPSing
This is
it.
Pereza's drop for the
Edge
totem.
annihilation.
Destruction
If you're
is
getting sucked
guaranteed.
in, just go to the center, take the portal, and go back out.
Hyperlight spark.
Nope.
Is your only value.
Do we have any reses? Or did we
No,
use
2
them?
minutes.
No,
God
you-
damn it.
no.
Die together.
Center.
Like,
So
we're
the-
having some bad luck with those traps.
It's really, I'm not watching where I'm going.
Stasis trap.
So the beams make it. There's an overlap with the beams on the second suck-in.
Ow.
Is that right?
Hyperlight spark.
So a
Yeah,
time
looks
thing,
like
or
If you pop your defensives, you could kind of tank them.
could we hold DPS
Edge of
for wait for
annihilation.
them and then go? Is it a percentage thing for the annihilate or?
No,
Okay.
that just happens at a fixed
just
point
timers. They're both
every
based on
couple
timers.
seconds. Yeah. So it's always going to overlap.
Gotcha.
You cannot bargain with death.
Well,
Hyperlight spark.
that's a good
Stasis
idea.
trap.
Yeah. So we can still do the cloud. I keep calling it cloud burst. We can still
Windrush.
do the speed totem, but also stack it with the roar, so people have more margin.
I'll do it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Well, if one isn't stupid and comes back too soon, like me.
No, you died because you had a dot on you. That's why you died. You didn't die
Okay.
because you came back too soon.
Second phase, the people who normally run the seeds need to check and see if they have the dot, and if they have the dot, they just need to not run the seed that time because you're not going to get healing that far away.
That's true.
That happened to Wormtail once
That's
too.
that's how I died the first round because I did a seed and I had the dot on me and I didn't notice. So like I'm trying to pay really close attention to when I have the dot, so that's when I can run the seed.
Does that second suck always line up with the beams?
Yes.
So do we want to hit maybe 2 totems for that one and
They
get
won't
spread
stack.
out more?
So that's why we're doing the roar.
No, I'm just saying 2 spots that we
Oh,
have
I
the
see.
totems down, so we can have a bigger space that we're not all on top of each other. Because that might make it easier to dodge
What's
the
the
beams if I
cooldown
can
on the
see the
totem?
ground.
I don't think we have enough wind totems for that.
It's 2 minutes.
Oh, okay, that's not gonna last then.
We could do it for. It seems like we stack a lot on that second one. I mean, if we wanted to double up on just one on that second one.
What's the timer on the suck? Because if the timer is more than 40 seconds, then we can do, 1 wind totem on the first, 2 on the second, 1 on the third, and then we'll have the first one back up if we get to a 4th suck.
It's 2 minutes on the. Oh, on the suck itself, isn't it 15?
No, but if they're spaced more than 40 seconds apart, that 2 minutes will be that the whoever drops the first totem will have the totem back up by the time they would have to drop a second one if we go ahead and drop 2 totems on the second suck.
That probably could work. I was second totem, and I had 40 seconds left on the 4th suck. So
you can't do 2. You can't do like every
Well,
other one. You have to do 3.
first one could.
The first
You
person
have to
will
do
be
3.
back up for the 4th.
Yeah,
I can do it
that's what-
again on the 4th.
Will AMZ work on the beams?
That might help.
Because the only thing I'm thinking is that it makes it easy. If we're not all
how does
stacked on each other,
AMZ
we can
work?
avoid them a little easier because we'll be able to see them on the ground.
What does AMZ reduce? Okay.
Because, like, I mean, if it's really bad, you could drop like barrier, you could drop AMZ, and that might at least
Yeah.
mitigate it if we can't fully avoid it.
We could do a barrier. We could do a barrier, an AMZ, and a spirit link on the second one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, if we link that, that'd be really
I mean,
helpful.
and folks should just be using defensive cooldowns probably there to just, if you get hit by one, survive the damage.
Okay.
The rift blasts are arcane damage, yeah. So to be clear, on the last phase, people were dropping portals on the stack zone, which is not what you want. You still want to drop the portal on X, and we will stack on this demonic gateway. So you do not want the portal to be where people are going to be running, because then they'll get ported to the middle on accident. Anyway, let's try it again. So we'll do the same thing. So we'll do Baksheesh first, and then we'll do Bemuse Pereza on the second together, kind of try to spread them out. So you could just watch one go down and just put down a second one if you're far away from it, but it's not a huge deal. And then we'll do Bike Chen Roar on that second one as well. And then if we get another one, then Narb can roar on that one. What's the cooldown on Roar?
2 minutes too, so.
Yeah.
If I go first, then I could do 4th, same thing.
Okay, so we should just cycle one every single time then.
I'll go first and 4th.
Yeah. So I'll just call them out each time then. We'll just do one of each on each one.
Yeah, and I'll try to stay alive.
Who hurt you?
I think everything.
No, I'm talking whoever dropped the Dolly and Dot. They know who they are.
And I love them because I need it for morale.
Oh, shit, sorry.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wonderful. I have been hoping to test these relics on live targets.
Hyperlight spark. Stasis trap.
Look for traps.
Rift
Mind
blast.
your step. Let us see if the legends of this relic are true. Destruction is guaranteed.
Fleeting spirits.
Spirits.
Hyperlight spark.
Stasis trap.
The war beckons.
Hyperlight spark. Rift
Mind
blast.
your step. Destruction is guaranteed.
Hyperlight spark.
Spirits coming.
Infinite armies are mine to
Fleeting
command.
spirit. Stasis trap.
Traps.
Hyperlight spark.
You cannot bargain with death. The war beckons.
Rift
Mind
blast.
your step. The anticipation to use this relic is killing me.
All right, second phase, siege phase.
Hyperlight spark. Stasis trap. Rift
Mind
blast.
your step.
Seeds of extinction.
Seeds are coming.
You cannot bargain with death.
Oh, I'm there. What?
Hyperlight spark.
There was a trap on top
Ow.
of the portal over there.
Interesting.
What's that?
Stasis trap.
Terrible.
Hyperlight spark.
New tear coming.
Beckons. Destruction is guaranteed.
Rift
Mind
blast.
your step.
Hyperlight spark.
Seeds coming in 5.
Seeds of extinction. Stasis
Chaos.
trap.
Yep.
Hyperlight spark.
You cannot bargain with death. Die together.
Rift
Mind
blast.
your step.
Hyperlight spark. Stasis trap.
Yeah, that had so much on.
On
it.
baller.
Get me out, please. On boss.
Wondrous item is as lethal
Got you.
as it looks.
We're transitioning. Break the trap.
Hyperlight spark.
Thank you.
Stasis trap.
All right, all
Clear.
clear.
Another trap looks like.
Help a trap.
Get in position for the run.
Help him, help him, help him.
Annihilation.
This one's back sheesh.
Roaring.
How?
Two reses available.
Rift blast.
Use it on healers if they're down. If not, then use it on shamans.
Yeah. Get
Oh.
some too.
Die together.
Should I wait?
Hyperlight spark. Stasis
No.
trap.
Stasis trap. We gotta clear these. Do you have it viable or? Okay, thanks. All right, get in position. This one's a roar stack as well. Can you do this one, Bike Chen?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Edge of
Here it comes.
annihilation. Blast.
Roaring.
Just run against the wall.
Hyperlight spark. Stasis trap.
That is so scary.
Look at all those traps.
Ooh, I
Break a
got
trap,
some.
trap.
Lusting soon?
Use another lust for dead.
The war beckons. You cannot bargain with death.
All right, Tay, can you totem this one?
Mind your step.
We don't have any other speed boosts, right?
Stasis trap.
So you'll just have to use personal.
No!
Oh, this is bad.
Oh man, those traps are
Edge
bad.
of annihilation.
Sorry, just do
Is there a
the.
portal in the middle?
There is a portal in the middle.
Hyperlight spark.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Why was the wind rush so late?
Because we were like in place with all
Alright.
the traps went down. We got stuck.
Rift blast.
The warp beckons.
Hyperlight spark.
Destruction is guaranteed.
No, we don't have any. We used them all.
Stasis
So
trap.
just put portals down normally and try to do the thing where you get sucked in on purpose because you don't have any other option right now.
Hyperlight spark.
Marvelous.
20
Edge
seconds.
of annihilation.
So go in now, and then you can do it a second suck in immediately,
Rift blast.
and you should be safe if you get in there.
3%.
All right.
Y'all got it. Y'all got it.
So sorry,
Focus.
dude.
Go,
No,
go.
boss,
Focus,
man.
focus, focus, focus.
Okay, okay, I'm focusing, boss. Sorry.
Hyperlight spark.
Is your only value.
Stasis trap.
Die
I'm trying to
together.
help whatever I have.
Don't forget pots
Go in the center.
Health heals.
and stones. Use your stones.
Health stones. Personals.
Hyperlight spark.
Less than 300. Y'all got it. Y'all got it.
Bargain with death.
Pump, pump, pump.
Get another annihilation. Just go to the middle, stack up with the boss, and kill him in there.
That's it. You gotta kill it.
Less than 100k. Less than 100k.
Edge of annihilation.
Get in the middle and kill it.
Defensive, kill
Nope, it's not.
Stasis
Oh
trap.
well.
Oh.
So close.
So there's
We
a
got
trap.
this.
I guess there's a trap overlap right before the third one.
It's
Really
really
bad.
bad. We stacked too early. We stacked
We
too
did.
early
We
on that one.
stacked too early. We need to leave the. Yeah.
Okay.
What we
No,
should
that's
do
fine.
what we should do is. No. What we have to keep clearing the way we've been clearing. Otherwise, we're dead. It won't work. But
Then we need to probably
On
like
that one-
schedule who's gonna be doing that. Like get us
On-
like a order.
on that one, what we can do is just not wait till the traps go down. Make sure nobody's in a direct line between Melissa's portal and the center. Do you know what I mean? And then just
So
go.
basically, everyone out to the side, right? of
Yeah.
the box.
No, it's fine. We'll just on the third one, just remember to wait until the traps go down and then stack, and it should be
Okay.
no problem. The second one seemed okay.
Yeah,
I
that
put
one's good.
down.
Well, you can only suicide
Can't
one trap.
suicide.
Well, if mages
Shouldn't
haven't
it be a
used
mage?
their ice block,
Yeah. Just stand on it when it's forming and then ice block out of it. Especially when they're close together like that, you can just stand on two of them.
We're gonna break and do another pull first.
I think we're ready to do it.
Yeah, we're gonna try again.
We're missing our warlocks.
I'm gonna try to
Oh, wait, there's one.
roar.
They're there.
I'm gonna try to roar when like we're right before the
That does
circle.
help. That does help because it
Yeah,
makes you go in the opposite direction for a second.
I feel like I've been roaring right when we started like the totem, so it's been useless. But
Yeah, yeah. You want to definitely do it later.
yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do this time. So
Hey, Voban, when are you gonna roar?
He's alphabetically
Last.
last, so he's technically the third one.
I'm just busting his little kitty paws.
Hey, you used to be a druid. And if I had started with this one, I'd be doing much better.
Listen, if I was a druid right now, Chanta would be killing me in this fight, so we all know how it is.
5,
Oh yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Wonderful. I have been hoping to test these relics on live targets.
Hyperlight spark. Stasis trap.
traps as you're moving.
Rift
Mind your
Blast.
step.
Fury's you're almost in one.
The legends of this relic are true. Destruction is guaranteed.
Fleeting Spirits.
Spirits.
Hyperlight Spark. Stasis Trap.
Die together.
Hyperlight Spark. Rift
Mind
Blast.
your step. Destruction is guaranteed.
God.
Hyperlight Spark.
Infinite armies are mine to
Fleeting
command.
Spirit. Stasis Trap. Fixate.
Spirits.
Hyperlight Spark.
You cannot bargain with death. The war beckons.
Rift
Mind
Blast.
your step. The
You gotta run out, you
anticipation
guys. Now.
to use this
Oh no, that's fine. You guys can just put them wherever. We'll get another set before the seeds.
Hyperlight Spark. Stasis Trap.
Oh.
Double.
Trap.
Rift
Mind your
Blast.
step.
Seeds
Two
of
traps.
Extinction.
Seeds.
Can someone take the
Within
melee
touch.
siege?
Destruction is
I'll get it.
guaranteed.
Oh, never mind.
I got it.
Thank you.
Hyperlight Spark.
Kells is gonna die.
I'm on it, but
Stasis
He was
Trap.
in a trap and had the dot.
yep. He lives though.
Hyperlight Spark.
I
Yeah.
don't have.
I don't think Tay was concerned. I think it was just a threat.
You cannot bargain with death.
Rift
Mind
Blast.
your step.
Hey, somebody needs to heal Bakshish. I'm drinking.
Hyperlight Spark.
Seeds.
Why can't I?
Seeds of Extinction. Stasis Trap. Hyperlight Spark.
Oh, period.
Destruction is guaranteed.
Do you have an Ankh Pereza?
Die
I
together.
used the last run.
Okay, go ahead and battle resin.
Rift
Mind your
Blast.
step.
I'm holding for Soupsy in the last phase.
Okay.
Don't mind.
Hyperlight
We should
Spark.
have. How many do we have?
Stasis
We have
Trap.
one.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
have one in a minute.
Okay, yeah, as long as it's up for phase 3.
Destruction is guaranteed.
You can res them at the beginning of P3.
Yeah.
Seeds.
Of Extinction. Hyperlight Spark.
Cesium, disperse, or whatever your defensive is.
Yeah, I'm
The only thing with that is with Shadow Priest, they can't do any damage.
Phase 3.
Use tester player.
Praise is too far away. Hang on.
Hyperlight Spark.
Spread for traps.
Stasis Trap.
We're clearing them, right?
I'll get the middle. Do you have a clear Bible?
Nope.
Okay, I'll do it.
Edge
Are
of
we in?
Annihilation.
Oh god.
Let's do the roar.
Is there a
it
thing in the middle?
Roaring now. I'll just.
Rift
Mind
Blast.
your step. Destruction is guaranteed. Die together.
Hyperlight Spark.
Taking it to the middle.
Stasis Trap.
So this is number 2 coming up. So this is the one with the defensives. Then Bike Trend roars for this one.
I already roared for the last
Okay.
one.
Nara, do you have a roar for this one?
Do not.
Okay.
okay. I have a totem.
Just be against the wall, and you'll be okay.
Edge
Use
of
your
Annihilation.
CDs.
Blast.
Yeah, use it.
There's a lot of lines out. Let's do the defensives.
Hyperlight Spark. Stasis trap.
Not bad.
Trap.
Trap in the back. Break it.
Helping.
Hyperlight spark.
Die together. You cannot bargain with death. To die is your only value.
Gotcha, Soup Soup.
Don't forget your warlocks, your cookies.
Hyperlight spark.
All right. Now after the traps, we're gonna stack.
Stasis trap.
Here's the traps. Now get on the wall.
Edge of
This is Tage
annihilation.
Totem.
You cannot bargain with death.
Watch out for that trap.
Oh, I
Rift
Mind your
blast.
step. The warp beckons.
Hyperlight spark.
You cannot bargain
Boss.
with death.
Stasis trap.
All right. Get up against the wall.
I've roar.
Do we have a totem for this?
Hyperlight spark.
no, I don't have one unless
Okay.
Purez.
Sheesh,
20
right?
20
Got it.
seconds till it's done. I'll get the next one.
Edge
Do
of
you have
annihilation.
one back?
Yeah, it's down.
Down. It's
All
down.
right.
Rift blast.
I'm dead. Oh!
Nice
Go, go,
diversion.
go.
Y'all got this.
Hyperlight spark.
650. Y'all got it.
Stasis trap.
Traps.
Remember your defensives.
One into the boss. Watch out, melee.
Hyperlight spark.
Oh, fucking bitches.
1.5.
Destruction is guaranteed.
All right. You're fine.
Great job, guys.
Nice job.
Nice.
We did it.
You gonna fucking die?
No, he's gonna teleport
Phase
away.
4?
No, 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 no. He's not
Oh,
gonna
hey.
die.
He didn't even.
Wow, I want to see him die.
Oh, fuck.
One battle res wasn't enough.
I didn't have a cooldown for that one, so I just suicided.
Of course,
Oh,
instead
sweet,
of
35
healing
anima.
you, we'll just save a battle res.
I know, right?
That's
How sick is that anima?
Wait, who also said I know right?
Me.
I think we said it at the exact same time.
Amazing.
That means you have to touch tips now.
Oh.
Hey! Hey!
Yeah, you weirdo.
What is that? Shield or offhand token?
An offhand.
Nice. There are rings too. Look at all that good shit.
Fuck.
Let's
No,
go to
Savage
Sun
was
King
not happy.
next.
Man.
Oh, actually, we're gonna just break now.
What are you doing after this?
We're doing Sun King next.
High level thing.
Eye level upgrade. That doesn't matter.
You don't have an
What?
offhand.
Is that a joke? How does that not work when you have a
It
stat?
doesn't.
Because it's a two-hand versus an offhand. Goes into a different slot, technically.
The two hand covers both slots. It doesn't let you have an offhand while you're wearing a two hand.
But offhands are
Right, but
other-
the two-hand
Separate
goes
thing.
in the first slot, and the offhand
Doesn't make
goes
any
in the
sense.
second slot.
Makes no sense.
It makes Blizzard sense.
How do people without force shamans do this?
They probably do
Use
it
the
the normal
portals.
way and use
Yeah,
the portals.
yeah.
But in the grand tradition of ignoring boss mechanics by whatever means possible,
We need to time that really well.
I
Because
think
I've tried to do it and just failed and died in it instead.
I don't know how repeatable it is. We'll see if it ends up being kind of super high variance. We might try to do the other strat.
What boss are we about to do right now?
Sun King.
Okay.
Should I go heals?
Yes, everybody who can should go heals for it.
Yeah. Well,
Or everyone who has a legitimate healing loadout ready.
Locked and loaded.
so that will give us 6 healers. Do you think we need 7? Because I could heal too if we need
Do you have a legit healing like
I do,
loadout and stuff?
yes,
Okay, yeah,
yes.
then go ahead and switch to it.
Does anyone have a deployable attire ranger?
How is this fight different on heroic versus normal?
The main thing is in the what's it called? The shade phase. When he does his conal attack, it can target anybody in the raid, not just the tank. So we have to be ready to move around him very quickly if necessary.
I'm gonna need a summon.
Same here. I have my dungeon talents for my heal.
That's not necessarily bad since you're single target healing.
Yeah, I guess I could just focus on the.
Yeah,
I would rather have AoE. I'll keep germination.
This is checking who's back.
I'm back, but I'm in Orbo, so I'll need a summons.
Just go ahead and hit ready if you're back. go ahead and come up to the Sun King area if you are here. Let's all get here and we'll summon on the stairs. Not down those stairs. You want to come across to where the mirror is and take the stairs up in that tower.
Bro, an assassin just one
Someone
shot me.
snagged a friend.
Go ahead and die on purpose then. Don't drag it up to the rest of us. If you're
Yeah,
in
no,
combat,
it's
don't
with
come
like
up the
5 of us
stairs.
back here.
It's baller.
Or you can go take the mirror, right? That drops combat or something, right?
Great.
Gray Staff is getting murdered.
Yeah, he's gonna die.
Good.
I have no idea where I'm going.
Good.
All right. Go ahead and drop summon.
Now
and get up here,
Melissa's in
please.
combat.
Oh, oh no, maybe it left me.
Nope, here it is.
Back again. It killed Gray Staff, so it came for me.
So while you guys are dying all over the place, can we get a summon?
No, we can't because we're in
in
combat.
Oh.
Maybe if you spam one in raid chat. Oh, geez.
Oh my
you
god.
pulled more. Nice.
There are like 10 things.
Well, maybe we can wipe.
Oh.
Nah, we'll kill him.
Faith.
We don't need half the raid here. Okay, now can we get a summon? Get everyone here and we'll move in.
Denathrius keeps his most potent souls in this chamber. He fuels their darkest instincts, forging them into weapons to turn upon his enemies.
Once I break these bonds, you will be the first to burn! Wrath is your most potent sin, Sunstrider. It will serve us well.
This
Is everyone
one's
here?
pride and arrogance are legendary. Come, let us deprive Denathrius of his prize.
No trash, right? This is just the boss.
I believe so.
Looks like it. Yeah. Okay.
Crash is the boss.
So let me just mess with this.
Big flask and everything.
Oh yeah, oils too.
we have a feast? Thank you.
This fight seems weird when you've like finished the Venthyr campaign and already like become bros with Kael'thas.
Spoilers. Okay.
He's our friend. He lives in our Venthyr class hall.
We have 7. Does he become a mission table follower?
No.
No, he's just there. He's physically there.
That's
Yeah,
too
he
bad.
helps in the campaign, and you like kinky torture him a lot.
Torture him, and then he helps you. Great.
Kael'thas.
It's
The Necrolord lady talked a lot of shit about him, though.
Okay, so
Yeah, we just
we
kinky tortured him.
we're gonna try to do the same thing in theory as last time, although it'll probably take longer. You're gonna spam and heal him, try to get him to what, 50%? 40%? 40%. 40%, and we'll use the pedestals, kill the stuff. I think I remember reading that killing the torturer starts the timer on something important, so you want to delay that as much as possible. So kill the other stuff first. But who knows?
The high torture main guy, or
Yeah, the high
okay.
torturer main
Gotcha.
guy. So just kill everything else first is the lesson. And then the main differences that I know of is in the second phase when we all stack up behind Kael'thas' shade, and he does his conal attack. Sometimes he will turn to face the raid instead of just choosing between the tanks. So you need to be ready to run through him or run around him or whatever. Everything's the same with like the meteor fire patch stuff that you gotta be running when it drops and stack up for it and all that business. The other thing is that we will probably get more ads in the second phase, including those infusers that you definitely have to slow, CC, and kill because they will damage Kael'thas. And I think the little crapper ads, the dredger guys will explode for AoE on the ground or around them when they die, so just don't be next to them when that happens. But they're pretty rare, I think. Let's just give it a few pulls and see how the healing works out. So call out for your guardian spirits. Do we only have one guardian spirit?
Yeah, just one holy priest.
Okay. So call out for your guardian spirit at opportune times, I guess. No, you will at opportune times, right?
So not all at the same time?
Perhaps when you have the healing buff.
5.
Yeah, probably
4,
best when you have the
3,
orbs, but if you use it at the
2,
beginning, maybe it'll be up
1.
in time.
Renithal's traitors! Guards, stop them!
If you have ads on you, bring them into melee.
Return to stone. Return to stone.
Spread out with the castigation. Go ahead and use pedestals if you're DPS. Get a couple stacks, unless there's somebody already there, then don't use it. Get 4 stacks-ish. We're gonna get a Vanquisher soon.
Additional guards
Here's the
are on
Vanquisher.
Clustering
Sure,
assassin.
the depths are swift.
Somebody innervate Tay.
What's he at?
38.6.
Okay, go ahead and delay a little bit because we got to get this Vanquisher.
Contested smash.
Here come the cultists.
Alright, tell us when you want to push. I'll just raid heal in the meantime.
We got assassins. Let's get interrupts on the casters.
Contested smash. Rockbound
We
vanquisher.
pushed again vanquishers down?
Yeah, just push when the Vanquisher dies.
Ensure that their deaths are swift.
Return to stone. Return to stone. Concussive smash. Soul infuser.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are
Should be pushing.
Push. Did we get another one? Oh, it was too late.
Yeah, we have to do it not when he's dead, but when he's at like 20%.
Okay. Well, let's practice the shade. Get behind the shade. You can ignore everything else, but just be behind the shade.
Return to stone. Smoldering remnant.
Gotta take him way out here.
Stack up, stack up, stack up. What?
Light onto the vanquisher first.
Yeah, we can't be taking it in the middle like that.
Blazing surge.
Gotta take it out to the edge. Everyone should be stacked up behind it on JKM.
I'm dead, so just stack up behind the shade. Even if you have phoenixes on you, just be behind them, and not use knockbacks and stuff if they're coming up behind you.
Blazing remnant. Smoldering
So there's the cone.
Smoldering remnants. Concussive smash. Remnants. Smoldering remnants. Smoldering
Tom's guide.
remnants.
Or not.
Remnants.
You need to bring the funnel to us, right?
Blazing surge.
I was. Oh.
He was trying to be brave.
But I didn't get there in time. I didn't click the button.
Can we immunity the Ember Blast?
Yes,
if we have
you
one.
can.
Okay.
But you definitely have to yell that you're doing it, or else people will
Okay.
stand in it with you.
Yeah.
Blazing surge.
It's a lot of
I'm
fire
gonna
patches.
save reincarnate.
Concussive smash.
Yeah, don't use it now. Do we immediately get another Vanquisher if the first one dies, or is it on a timer?
It's on a timer. We just
Okay,
didn't kill
we
it
just didn't
fast
kill
enough,
it fast
basically.
enough. Okay.
Blazing surge.
Yeah, we're. I don't think we're fast enough to
Concussive smash.
to push him before it spawns. So we're just gonna have to kill it. Yeah, we'll just call for it when it's at like a quarter health-ish.
High Torturer Doritos? Oh, Darathos.
Is that Ted Cruz's sidekick?
I'm just thinking about Doritos.
But not cheese.
No, I'm thinking about cheese. Like after this raid, I'm gonna melt a whole bunch of cheese on top of something.
Doritos.
Hey, there we go.
So to reiterate, when the shade comes out, we all stack behind the shade no matter what, right? DPSing other things is not that important. The most of the ads, except for the big one, which we hopefully are killing, can stay up through the whole phase and it doesn't matter. And you need to stack behind the shade and try to DPS down the shade. If you get, he spawns the two phoenixes, which come after you and which will like fixate somebody and fly after them. You still need to be
not acceptable.
You still need to be stacked behind the boss and use knockback, slows, whatever to keep the phoenixes away. If you kill them, they also, will do their little phoenix egg thing. But it's better just to ignore them and maybe incidentally dot them, multi-dot them if you have that. But you shouldn't be directly damaging them. It should be enough to where we are all stacked behind Kale, and we have to keep moving forward slightly for the flame patches. So the phoenixes will kind of be lagging behind us, dropping stuff and getting slowed. And then occasionally we'll do a big burst of movement for either the cone or for the meteor. So if you get the ember meteor thing on you, you do not want to run away from everyone unless you are going to immunity it, in which case you have to yell very loudly that you're going to do that so that people don't follow you and die. Any questions?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Brennicle's traitors! Gods, stop them!
Let's get AoE interrupts on the, or not AoE, just range interrupts on the far ones.
Return to stone. Return to stone. Rockbound Vanquisher.
Use pedestals if you see nobody there. Get four
Intervene
stack.
tag.
More of those fools seek to hinder us.
All right, we are getting a Vanquisher, so don't push him past 40. Everybody focus the Vanquisher.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow
Occultists coming. Use range interrupts when you see them. And assassins. If you get one on you, run into melee.
What's the break point for?
40%.
I don't think so because he's at 40.
It's,
He didn't-
it's
50?
45.
Okay. Just keep him there. He's about to hit. Vanquisher's about to hit 30.
Rockbound Vanquisher.
All right, go ahead and push him.
Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of
Kill the Vanquisher and then stack up behind Kale.
Return to
Yep, it's
stone.
dead. You can ignore the other ads, but get behind the shade.
Return to stone. Eyes on target.
Ember Blast.
Eyes
That
on
person's
target.
dead.
Smoldering remnants. Smoldering remnants. Blazing surge. Smoldering
Cones on the raid.
What the hell?
You need to move through the boss when that happens. You don't just stack on the back of the boss. You go through when that happens.
You must be
I didn't see what happened or what was going on, so someone could call that out when it's happening.
Blazing surge.
You can do better.
Do you know what percentage he was at when the Vanquisher spawned?
You must be joking.
He was nowhere near.
Okay.
He was 36.
So we'll get one Vanquisher regardless, which means you probably can be a little less aggressive and not not be super inefficient with the healing because you'll have a little more time as we get the Vanquisher lower.
Yeah.
And we can probably, I think it would be helpful to kill some of the other ads before, at least the assassins, before we transition, because we did get him down pretty quick, so we should be still able to push before the second Vanquisher
Yeah, but
spawns.
how are we? Okay, how are we? I don't know when the second Vanquisher was going to come out.
That was an insane amount of raid damage right before we died.
Yeah,
Or that's
that's what
just because
happened.
we messed up.
If everybody gets hit by the cone, then
no,
Stood in the cone.
The cone is going to do that, but it is more raid damage than you will see anywhere else.
Yes.
In the entire thing, even without the cone hitting. So
yes,
It's pretty absurd.
just those dots that are left behind murder people within 2 ticks. It
Oh,
seems.
okay, so we all got melted by dots, basically.
Well, no,
No,
it
like-
was the blast, but yes, the dots are that bad.
Okay, so I'm gonna save Link and Tide.
Well,
for
yes.
this phase,
There's
and Ascendant
like
too.
very little healing in the ad phases.
Yeah, well, I'm just, I'm not gonna like use Ascendants to push the boss or anything like that. Okay.
I believe the voice line is "You will all be engulfed in flames" when he does the cone, so you can listen
Yeah.
for that. If you're an auditory learner.
Somebody can mark him with a skull too. That would probably be helpful to our DPS.
He says the word "all" in kind of a goofy way.
It also says at 100 energy, so I don't know if he has an energy bar, but I guess he
Probably does.
He casts it at 100, so we
Yeah.
can definitely call that out.
Weak Aura Pack tells you, like, gives you a ticker for when he's gonna cast.
Yeah, that's a.
You know how it gets rid of my focus
Is it Castle Nathria?
after the fight
that's really
starts?
good.
That drives me crazy.
Oh, when the fight starts, I noticed that. Is that the weak aura that does that?
Just I focus him beforehand, and then it eliminates it when we get into combat.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, he gets detargeted too. I think he changes to a new NPC ID or something.
Stop them!
My focus stays, but I don't know why.
Return to stone. Return to stone.
Go ahead and use pedestals.
Rockbound Vanquisher.
Additional guards are on route.
Vanquisher.
Let's make sure that their deaths are swift.
Occultists.
Not allow them to interfere.
Concussive smash.
Let's get range interrupts on them and assassins.
I have an innervate if anyone's got one.
So do a little more damage to the assassins and make sure you focus them when they hit 20%.
Should we stop healing the boss?
Yes.
Rockbound Vanquisher.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths
Go ahead
are
and
swift.
push him now.
Return to stone.
Okay,
All right, he's spawning.
Concussive smash.
Kill this Vanquisher. See the
Return
shade?
to stone.
Yep.
Ember Blast is coming. Be ready to stack, 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 and now be ready to move immediately when it goes down. Yep.
Dodging soon.
Lightning surge.
Move
Here's
through.
the cone, cone, cone.
Okay. Fuck. Pop. I failed that pretty hard.
So did I.
Ember Blast, stack up, move. Use slows on those phoenixes.
Blazing surge.
Cone.
Eyes on target. Return to stone. Smoldering remnants. Smoldering
Ember Shadow Blast.
Popping turtle.
Stack. Up.
Smoldering remnants. Smoldering remnants. Smoldering remnants. Blazing surge. Smoldering remnants.
Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna do this.
Seemed better this time.
It's not. It's not. It better not doable at all.
I have a battle res, so I can res somebody. I can res a healer.
Yeah, just don't
There's
release.
nobody alive.
Don't release.
No,
Don't
I have a
release.
battle res.
After the
As in,
thing.
you can res and then resel, and
Don't
someone can
release.
all of us.
Don't release.
Everyone release.
Cease releasing. Do not press. Keep not pressing the button.
So we lost like a quarter of the raid to the first cone.
No. What? Why? What are you asking that question for, Cal? Of course we are. That's why. And I was not out of mana. I had like 50% at when we were in the middle of that. But you can't. It's very difficult to heal through that. No.
So, I didn't manage my mana very well at the last poll. I generally don't surge. I just do healing wave, especially if I have the primordial wave up, and just spam them. Usually, I have a fair amount of mana for the next phase. I just
Yeah, we had 5 deaths to the first
All I
cone.
did,
Which was pretty
I
bad.
did was use a Manatite Totem in channel, and I was over 50%. And we have 3 Manatite Totems,
Yep.
so
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, we should all use our mana tide.
What
once we
I'm
enter
telling
phase
you
2.
is we don't have the ability to heal this fight. That's what I'm telling you.
It's a lot of damage going out. We got to get better at some stuff, myself included.
Just avoidable damage. I took the dot.
Oh, it is not avoidable damage.
We need to kite the birds better. We need to not stand in the blast. Shit like that.
Like the
It's just
assassin's
practice.
res, like that's what it is with the dots.
Yeah,
So there's just something to do.
the assassins do a lot of like.
Is there a
I
way to
mean-
enter that phase with no ads up, or do we
If
still?
you the way to do
No.
it with no ads up is to burst heal him to 50% before any ads spawn. But that
Ah.
requires like stacking half the raid with healers, which is what all the pro guilds do, but we cannot do that.
I see.
No, but I think it was better. I think we didn't have any deaths until the first cone, and then we lost 5 people immediately.
Perhaps if someone could go up and unchain Kathos, he could come get a cookie?
Save all your cooldowns and stuff. I saw a spirit link go out before we went into the next phase, and I would just save link for the phase.
What are we supposed to do when the bird fixates on us?
You have
away.
to stack always in the same place with the rest of the raid, and if it's on the raid, then the raid needs to knock it back or slow or stun them or whatever. It's
Yeah.
what you do not want to do is run around in a circle away from everybody just to get
Yeah.
away from the bird.
Cap Totem, Typhoon, Earth.
Yeah, you can knock them back, you can slow them, you can stun them. They're vulnerable to everything.
Yeah, Earth Grab Totem if you're a shaman. Do I have that talented actually?
You cannot entangling
I
roots
do.
them. Though.
Oh, you can't roots them, motherfucker!
Oh, wow, I was about to say, I was
So much
get
for Earth
massive
Grab Totem.
tangle
All
on.
right. Yeah, I was using that tot this week because of Spiteful, but yeah, I guess it doesn't work.
I started eating right as that piece came out.
I'm gonna put this
You know, like just
robot
put it in
out
haste.
because my gear is broken. And I need to eat too. Sorry.
Just realized Kelthus is a mage, so he could just, make some sticky buns and just sit up there having some sticky buns. That would do the trick.
But he's stuck on BC sticky buns, so they probably don't do that much.
Oh,
His hands are. Who's it to feed? Someone has to feed him.
So I said, someone take him some of my cookies.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ridicles, traitors! Gods, stop them!
Return to stone.
Pedestals.
Rockbound Vanquisher.
Push the wrong button.
More of those fools seek to hit
All right, Vanquisher's coming.
Don't allow them to interfere.
Pedestal still. If you don't have any stacks, go use it. Get 4.
Tell me when to stop healing the boss.
You shouldn't be
Off
healing.
for now.
Don't push him right now. Just get him up close.
Another interruption from the castle guard.
Occultist, make sure you get your
He's
interrupts
at
on.
43, so yeah, I'm gonna stop.
Slow down.
If we'd been like 5 seconds faster, we wouldn't have gotten a Vanquisher.
I mean, that's useful
No,
feedback.
he's
We
at-
could
he
start
was
to.
at
No, Vanquisher
35.
was already up. We wouldn't have gotten these cultists, but
I
that's
mean,
not a
as
big
far
deal.
as us getting everything else dead.
Pestering Concussive Smash.
Okay, I'm just saying, I'm not going balls out with
Focus
healing,
the
but I can
assassins.
if needed, if it helps the raid.
Dispose of them.
Get ready to push him. Go ahead and do it now. Push.
Return to stone.
Focus down
Okay.
the assassins. They're returning to stone. All right, get behind Kael'thas.
Return to stone.
Stack. Oh, nope, that's far away.
CC the birds.
Cone.
Move through.
He's halfway to cone.
Stack.
I'm turtling.
Get behind him. Use slows on the Phoenix.
Move through, but don't
It's
move
on
too far.
cone on the raid.
Dispersion.
Stack.
I'm gonna.
Ice block, okay.
Or not.
Nope, or not.
Oh,
Blazing Surge.
Cone.
Killing myself as well to help.
One should be behind.
Return to stone.
Stack.
Stop
Now
running
move.
through. Back when you have that.
Remnants.
Get the assassin.
Blazing
This
Surge.
is the one you're running for.
All right. Hooray.
Fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them
I
Kill
mean,
this
it's a
assassin.
shit show, but we did better than we did before, so that's something.
Vanquisher. But focus this
Return
assassin
to
down
stone.
first.
Do we start healing him again?
Yeah, go for it.
Yes.
more of those
Pestering
fools
And
seek
there's
to
less.
hinder us.
suppressors
Do
in
not
this
allow
one.
them to interfere.
Don't plus.
Concussive Smash.
Lust after he comes down the second time.
Fiends. Make sure you're not right next to them when they die, because they'll AoE.
Do you guys use your mana tides?
Infusers are coming in 10 seconds.
Mine's
Be
still
ready
up,
to
I
switch
just
off.
dropped it.
Pestering
Additional
Fiends.
guards
Soul
are
Be ready to
on
switch
board.
off and CC
We
slow
saw
them
that
when they
their
spawn.
gates are swift.
Here they are. Nope, not
Return to
Here they
stone.
are. Okay, infusers.
Concussive smash.
There's an assassin return.
Lockdown vanquisher.
Focus the infusers.
80%, but he's about to lose all of his health again.
Yeah, all the infusers are up. We should all switch.
Infusers!
Can they be stunned?
Yes.
Yes, they can. Okay, I capped 2 of them.
Concussive smash.
I don't have my fear.
Two by the others.
I mean, he's back down to 50%.
I'm dying rapidly. I don't.
You probably had something
Stand in
nailing
the,
you like
stand in the white.
Yeah, that's
So
our last one.
this is what happened when we did this on some pug before.
Concussive smash. Soul Assassin.
It was like, even when we seemed like we were doing okay, it was everything that happened was completely erased by the infusers. So if there isn't enough damage to kill the infusers, then it's a wipe.
We're finished.
Okay, someone's left
Thank you. Have a good night.
So we will probably re-clear normal like one more time, maybe 2 more times.